Hey, what's going on, everyone? Player417 here, and welcome back to Palworld. So, guys, between the last episode and this episode, obviously we had a lot going on. We ended up having 2 separate live streams, and this ultimately was to catch 10 of each of the pals we've come across already. So, in total, we captured about 100 and change pals. Absolutely crazy. But just to show you guys the rundown here in those live streams, and if you guys did check out those live streams, thank you so much for checking them out. If you haven't, I would recommend going and checking those out so you can see kind of the progression that we made with those. But we ended up capturing 10 Lambles, 10 Cativas, 10 Chickapees, 10 Foxparkses, 10 Pengullets, 10 Gumoses plus 2 Lucky Gumoses, 10 Hookrates, unfortunately only 8 Depressos, they're actually pretty rare to find, 10 Cremuses, 10 Daydreams, only 1 Nox, unfortunately again, very rare creature to find, 6 Malpacas, definitely had a hard time capturing these, total of 10 Purple Deers, 9 Nightwings, 3 Tomcats, and I believe that is it, but let me just double check here. And yeah, that was every single one that we caught in the live stream. So guys, again, huge thank you to everyone who did come out and check those out. I had an absolute blast. I hope you guys did too. But now we get to the nitty gritty. Now we get to the progression standpoint. And obviously you guys see at the bottom of the screen, you have unused stat points. Yeah, we ended up gaining a lot of levels, 14 actually, from getting all of those different pals. So we're gonna go ahead and divvy up these points now. So first things first, I want to go ahead and get stamina all the way up to 200. So let's do that, and then I think the rest of them we're just gonna go straight into health. I feel like our weight is good. I don't really want to put any into attack and work speed and stuff like that, because attack, maybe this is beneficial, but we'll just start getting better stuff with more weapon damage, let's put it that way. So I think just putting everything into health at this point, we're going to be looking pretty good. So our character is now level 21. And if we go through technology, guys, we have unlocked a ton of stuff. I will mention in the live stream, I did go ahead and unlock like the metal spear, the metal pickaxe, the axe, the high quality workbench, the primitive furnace. Haven't made any of this stuff yet. I will mention though in the live stream, I did end up making the 3-shot bow just to make it a little bit easier to take down a couple of these creatures. We did also level the base up from level 7 to level 8. Again, all we needed was the crusher, so I went ahead, made that in the live stream. Sorry, we're now at level 7. We went from 6 to level 7, essentially. So what's nice is we have one less little thing in the corner where it says tutorial. So the last thing on the tutorial is the Rain Syndicate Tower. That's going to take a little bit, I'm going to be honest. We're not going to be able to do that today, but we will be able to make some advancements today. Now, what do I want to do in today's episode? Firstly, I want to get into metal tools and everything. We actually have a decent amount of metal saved up, so I want to go ahead, make a furnace, start making that metal, make the high quality workbench so we can go ahead and start making the metal axe, the metal pick, the metal spear, and all that kind of stuff. So let's get started with that. If you guys find yourself enjoying this one, of course, take a second, smash that like button. It really, really helps out the channel, helps out the views, helps out all that fun stuff. Obviously, you guys can see I've moved a couple things around here just to try to see if maybe we're not going to have that issue anymore with selecting a recipe and being able to take stuff from this. You guys know in the previous episodes on the live stream, I was having a lot of trouble getting stuff there. So I moved a couple things around. I think we're going to put the furnace back here, and I think we have everything ready to go. We do. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and kind of just place it here. Eventually, we'll move a few things around. I'll have them work on it. I did have Foxparks already make a decent amount of eggs, so we have plenty of food ready to go. If we go ahead and take a look inside the box here, too, we have a ton of materials. I mean, we already have 40 ore ready to go. Not a lot of palladium fragments because I've went ahead and made a decent amount of pal spheres. We have a lot of stone, a decent amount of wood. We have a lot of resources, let's put it that way. You guys could see, obviously, because we are now at level 7, I went ahead and took down those stone quarry and wood... the logging site, that's what it's called. But yeah, this is all ready to go. Let's get Foxparks ready to work here. So select, we are going to make 20 ingots right away. That'll actually allow us to get the oh my god, I'm never going to get this right. Purple deer saddle. So we can actually ride around with the purple deer, which might not be too bad of a play. On top of that too, once we get a little more Paldium Fragment, we'll go ahead and unlock the Daydream's Necklace. This is actually pretty good to have, if I do say so myself. But what do we need to make the high-quality workbench? So at this point, we need nails and we need ingots. So obviously, we're getting some ingots made there. What do we need for nails? I actually don't even have nails unlocked. So let's go ahead and unlock those. How do you do that again? Where are... Oh, there we go. There's nails. Perfect. Let's see what else we can unlock here in the meantime. I would say let's go ahead and unlock the Sphere Workbench. We might not use it right now, but in due time, we'll definitely use that. Let's unlock the crossbow. We'll definitely need that in the future. The medieval medicine workbench we'll need in the future. That's one of the things to upgrade the base. Let's see. Wheat plantation. We don't have to worry about that right this second. Metal chest may be really good for us, honestly, just to get a little bit more storage and everything. Mega shield's going to be great. Mega glider's going to be great. That's going to be a huge upgrade for us. We could go into stone. I'm not really going to worry about that yet. This is another one that I want to unlock. I know we're getting a little ahead of the game, guys, but with the large toolbox, it basically increases the efficiency of the handiwork pals. So I definitely want to get that, and I want to see if we can make that. Maybe not today, but in due time and everything. Why is Gumos not eating? Where the heck is Gumos? So if you guys notice, there's a big Gumos around base. That is actually a shiny Gumos that we ended up getting in the live streams here. And let me see if I can just, like, what the heck is going on with this guy? We're going to throw him back in here for a second and then throw him back out. He's absolutely huge. It is so cool getting these little shiny things. But I've also had this issue like 3 or 4 times. I think he gets so far over this way that I think he ends up falling down here. I think that's the issue. So if it happens again, this has already happened 2 or 3 times, I might switch him out just for a normal Gumos, just so we're good to go in that department. But let's go ahead and put that stuff away that we just picked up here. All right, so now we can make some nails. How many can I make? We need 1 ingot to make 2, so I'm going to need 5 ingot in order to make the 10 that we need. So I might as well grab all these ingots now. Let's go ahead and do that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Somebody come over and do that. Then we'll be able to make the high-quality workbench here in a few minutes. And there we go. Nails are made. So now to make the high-quality workbench, yeah, we are good to go. So you know what we're going to do? We are going to demolish the primitive workbench because you can pretty much make all this stuff in the high-quality workbench, so it's a nice little upgrade for us. Let's get this lined up. Let's get everybody over here working on this. Shouldn't take too long. What is it? 30 seconds, essentially. Let's have them start working on it. I'll jump in if I need to, but let's also see what else we can unlock, because I realized I actually haven't went over the party with you guys as of yet. So Nox is actually going to be joining the party. Yes, Nox doesn't really have anything that's good. It's only a mine foreman, but the fact that Nox applies dark damage to our players' attacks might be really good for us, so I definitely want to hold on to you. Daydream, especially with the Daydream Necklace, is going to be really good for us, and we'll talk about that here in a little bit. But its passive skills are a 10% increase to earth attack damage. It also gets a 10% decrease to incoming grass damage. It gets a 10% increase to fire attack damage, and then it also has an increase to attack by 15%. So I think having all this combination, and in the future, we'll be able to actually change these active skills. So I think we're going to focus on maybe giving it a earth attack and also a fire attack too, and I think that'll work out really well for us. The reason why we went with Nightwing was we ended up getting this guy with Swift. This is a 30% increase to movement speed, and the fact that you can actually ride this thing as a flying mount is absolutely awesome. I definitely want to check this out here in a little bit. We're also going to bring the purple deer along. This one ended up getting nimble, which is a 10% increase to movement speed. Again, also, it can be ridden. So we'll have a land mount for right now, and we'll also have a flyer for right now. Finally, we have Depresso, which Depresso, if you guys saw the live stream, I'm digging this thing, honestly. So, Depresso is obviously depression and espresso, and it has a caffeine inoculation, which when activated, Depresso drinks a massive amount of energy drinks, causing its movement speed to increase. Personally, I think that is really cool. I'm really digging this guy. I think it looks absolutely awesome. On top of that, too, it has Ferocious, which is an increase to attack by 20%. So I'm curious to see if this thing's a really good fighter for us, or if it's not. Maybe it's something that we start breeding and we start making into like a really good fighter. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. But yeah, the high quality workbench is done here. So look at this. We can already start to go into the metal pickaxe, the metal axe. We can go ahead and make a metal spear, and we can go ahead and make a crossbow. We can go ahead and make the mega shield, which will need a few more civilization parts, so I guess we'll have to hold on that. And then with this, we're going to need wood, bone, and cloth. Bone we're not going to have access to just yet. We'll do that in due time. But for right now, guys, I think I'm going to go out on a quick little metal run here. I want to get as much metal as possible just so we can go ahead and get these metal tools sorted as quickly as possible. Alright guys, so we have a total of 38 metal ingots ready to go, and it looks like Foxparks is in the process of making about 10 more for us, so we're looking pretty good in that department. I want to go ahead and make the metal pickaxe, and I also want to go ahead and make the metal axe, and this is because it's basically going to help us get wood, metal, stone, all that stuff so much faster. On top of that, I do want to make the metal spear. I just feel like having a better close range weapon's going to work out pretty well for us. And then I also want to go ahead and make the crossbow. Now, before we make the crossbow, we will have to make a couple of nails, but I think at this point we'll have more than enough metal ingot to get this all done. So let's start with the metal pickaxe. Let's see if somebody's going to come over and help us. I also noticed Gumos was like on fire. Why were you on fire? Did you actually walk into the like how? It's over there. Like why would you have even gotten over there? Oh my god. By the way, guys, I did look inside of our PAL decks just to see if we have, or the PAL, the PAL thing, that thing. I looked inside of there to see if we had another Gumos that, like, has at least 15%. Like, this one has a 15% increase in work because of the lucky trait. We don't. Unfortunately, this Gumos is the best that we have. So, unfortunately, yeah, we're gonna have to deal with you, buddy. It's going to be a little excessive having a big one around, but it is what it is. Oh, look at that. The metal pickaxe is already done. Awesome. Let's go ahead and make the metal axe. Maybe somebody's going to come over. Looks like Pengullet's going to come over, help us out there. And looks like Foxparks is just about done with the ingots here. Looks like we're waiting on one more. Really? You have one more. Why are you slacking off now? Come on. One more. And unfortunately, I can't do it. I need a PAL with kindling, which is Foxparks here, in order to make this. I can't help out in any way, unfortunately. So it is what it is. We're just going to have to wait for it to kind of figure itself out. It'll make that extra ingot, but I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue here. I think we'll be able to make all the stuff that we want to. On top of that, going through the inventory or going through the PALs, obviously, we talked about it. I want to go ahead and make a saddle for Nightwing and potentially for the deer also. So let's see if we need to unlock either of those. I have a feeling we already got the deer one unlocked. I feel like Nightwing is the one. Yeah, we need that unlocked. And it looks like we have everything pretty much ready to go. So as long as we can make this, a couple of these, and this, hopefully we have enough material to be able to make the rest of it. But we'll have to see what happens. So what do we have right now? We have the metal axe, which we can go ahead and change out with the other axe. And we can go ahead and... yeah, I'm going to throw these to the ground. We don't necessarily... actually, I'm just going to discard them. We don't need these guys, essentially. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and make the metal spear. That's definitely going to be a nice little upgrade for us. Unfortunately, it's going to take a little time for somebody to help out because they're obviously prioritizing with the berries. But it is what it is. No big deal. Alright, well, while they're doing that, let's take a quick look and see what we need to make. So we need to make a hot spring and a berry plantation in order to get us up to base level 8. Now, what do we need for the hot spring? Do we actually have the hot spring unlocked? We don't. Okay, so let's go ahead and unlock that now just to get that idea going. We have everything. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, why not? Let's just make it right now, right? If it basically is able to be made right now, I mean, why not? Where is it, by the way? Large toolbox. Can I make you? No, I can't. Okay. Why am I not seeing you? Oh, there you are. Okay, you're under infrastructure. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I guess we'll make the little hot spring, like, right here, right? Let's go ahead and do that. They'll kind of work on that in the meantime. Let's see how we're looking over here with Pengullet. Oh. All right, fine. I guess I'll finish this up. I should have known that was going to happen, honestly. Okay, how many do I need here? I need 5 nails, so let's go 3. We still have 35 metal ingots. Okay, I don't know how many metal ingot it's going to take. You know what? Let's check this first. How many metal ingots is it going to take here? It's going to take 10, so no. I don't think we're going to have enough in order to make both saddles, because I think we need, 10 and 15. We'll need 25. I think we'll have enough here. It's just the paldium fragments that we'll need. Okay, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to quickly go out and get some paldium fragment as they're doing all this. I think we're going to be able to pull this off, guys. It's just going to take us a few minutes here. All right, there we go. Nails are done. Crossbow is about to be made. And then let's see how many we have left. 22. We need 25, don't we? All right, well, going back out for a little... You know what? Let's not go back out for a little metal. Let's see if we can just get the metal from this. I don't know how much metal you can get from this, but doesn't hurt to check first. Okay, 2. Did we already put away some metal? That would be great. Nope, not enough. All right, we got to go out and get a little more metal. And there we go. Everything is finally made. So let's go over everything that we just got here. So first things first, let's head over to key items because this is where everything's going to end up being. We ended up making the Nightwing saddle, which is a saddle for safely riding Nightwing. We also got ourselves the Purple Deer saddle. This is saddle for safely riding the Purple Deer. And then finally, we have a collar for Daydream. If Daydream is in your team, it will stay by your side and attack enemies in tandem. Now, what's really cool about this is I can have Nox out here along with Daydream. So essentially, I can have 2 different fighters out here. And by the way, look at this freaking thing. This thing is awesome. Oh my god, I love how Nox looks, honestly. But anyways, yeah, I basically can have a fight around here along with Daydream, who's actually going to fight alongside too, which is really cool. Now, obviously, if I have Commando and Attack on, I think Daydream is applied with that. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to figure that out. But here's the really cool part. Now that we have Nightwing and Purple Deer, let's throw out Purple Deer for a second. Hold the X button. And now we can ride. Yes, we finally have a rider, which is absolutely awesome. Oh my god, this is absolutely great, honestly. It's going to make travel a lot easier for us. And then on top of that, too, if we get to areas that are like really, really high up, right, I'm going to hold X to dismount. And we have Nightwing, who's actually our flyer here, which I can basically go ahead, ride this thing, and just use this for the elevation. Oh god, how do you rise? Okay, A is to rise, B is to descend. Okay, that's going to be a little tricky, especially when it gets its 3rd attack, because its 3rd attack is B. So that's going to be kind of interesting to figure out. But basically, if we ever need to go high anywhere, we can just literally pull this guy out, which is absolutely awesome. Oh my god, what's going on up here anyways? I didn't even realize there was stuff up here. All right, what do we got? We got a tower here. Oh god, okay, nope, B's out of stem. Okay. There's a little room here. Let's see what this is all about. If you're going to want to land. No, you're not, so we're going to dismount and see what this is about. Oh, wood. Cool. All right. Nothing really to this. No big deal. Let's take a quick look here. Let's hold X. Let's go up in the air. There's got to be something here, right? Let's see. There is. There is. There's a Lift Monk effigy. There we go. Cool. Oh, cool. I don't even have to get off the rider. I can just go ahead and do that. Oh, my God. Look at the map. Look at all of that. Oh, my God. Okay, so I can only assume... So, obviously, we have... Oh, we're not even at the right spot. So, obviously, that's our first tower that we're going to take on, which is... what the heck's the name? Oh, it says it in the corner. Ray Syndicate Tower. I can only assume that's the Ray Syndicate Tower. It looks like after that, I guess we're heading over to the snow biome. I think that's going to be our next one. I can only assume, like, you do the towers, like, which one's closest to the next one. Oh my god, we have this whole area over here. there is a lot to work with. We got that, whatever that is. We have all that area. Oh my god, there's so much to this map, honestly. This is awesome. I'm really excited to be able to take flight here. I'm not going to abuse this too much, guys. To be honest, I actually prefer the rider. Oh, that was stupid. I meant to descend. I'm going to be honest, I actually prefer the land dino, the land rider specifically. Oh my god, I'm going to get this so confused with Ark saying dino and stuff, guys. You're going to have to forgive me on that kind of thing. But I honestly prefer to use the land mount. We'll use the, like I said, we'll use the flyer. Oh my god, look at all this. I mean, look at all this. Look at what we're able to take a look at. That's the whole starting area. That's actually where we started the series. Cool. Cool. But yeah, I'm honestly... Oh, look at that. We got an egg. Okay, let's get you. Okay, we're stuck. We're stuck. Let's climb. Oh, man, I'm like jumbling over my words, guys. Apologies. Okay, let's get this egg. Let's see what this is. This is a large damp egg. Awesome. Okay. Honestly, we have so many eggs at this point. I think we need to go ahead and try to unlock the egg incubator. And I think we're going to have to do that in the next episode, just so we can start getting these eggs going, start seeing what we come across, see what we unlock. I think that's what we're going to do. But the fact, guys, is we got ourselves some nice tools here. We got some really good metal stuff. We also have the crossbow, too, which the crossbow we'll have to take a look at in the next episode. But that thing's going to be absolutely sick, honestly. So, right now we have the metal axe, the metal pickaxe, the stone spear, which we can switch out for the metal spear. I think, honestly, what we'll probably do is, for right now, we'll switch out to the crossbow, but the 3-shot bow is also really good, too. So, we'll definitely have to take a look at that, compare the two and everything. But, yeah, we're looking at so many of these eggs at this point, guys. I think the next episode, I think we're ready to go, if I'm going to be honest. We have a level 12 Nox, a level 12 Daydream, a 13 Nightwing, a 12 Deer, and a 12 Depresso. I think we can go ahead and maybe not take on Ray, the Syndicate Tower. I don't think we're there yet. But I do think we can take on our first... Why are we getting stuff up here? Where is this coming from? That's weird. Okay. Anyways... I think we're ready to take on Shalette, or Chalet, or whatever it's called. That is this guy right over here, and it's not spawning in or anything. There we go. I think we'll go ahead and take this on in the next episode. We'll take a look at this. There's also a little raid base or something like that over here we'll take a look at too. And maybe even in the next episode, we'll take on our first dungeon and check that all out. But guys, that is going to wrap up this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, take a second. Make sure to smash that like button. On top of that, if you guys are enjoying the Palworld content, you're excited to see more, take a second, hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. But guys, that's going to wrap this one up. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one.